Hi, my name is Sean Donnelly, and this presentation is about understanding coaching for new leaders. So, that is those who are new to line management, project management, or kind of supervisory roles. The goal of this video is to help you understand what coaching is, to appreciate the benefits of coaching for the individual and for the organization, and then to articulate the differences between mentoring and coaching. So, let's start by explaining what coaching is. If we look at the etymology of the word coach, it derived from the 1550s from a town called Koch in Hungary, where horse-drawn carriages were made. So there's a sense of carrying people. And so the meaning of coach as an instructor comes from around 1830 at Oxford University, where it was slang for a tutor who carried a student through exams. And then in 1861, the term was applied to improving the performance of athletes, which sometimes is what we might think of coaching today. In the 20th century, coaching gained momentum as a tool for learning and development. And that's when practitioners began forming communities of practice to formalize their approaches. The Association for Coaching, they define coaching as a facilitated, dialogic, and reflective learning process that aims to grow people's awareness, responsibility, and choices. We have the International Association for Coaching, and they claim that it is a transformative process for personal and professional awareness, discovery, and growth, and the expansion of possibilities. And then the International Coach Federation, they define it as partnering with clients in a thought-provoking and creative process that inspires them to maximize their personal and their professional potential. So there's some common sentiment there across these definitions that includes things like awareness, learning, personal growth, transformation, and potential. So what does all that mean in practice? Well, Timothy Galway roots coaching in caring for the coachee. So he says that an essential ingredient for coaching is caring for the results and also for the person who's being coached. Julie Starr describes it as a conversation with purpose. And Sir John Whitmore says it's about unlocking people's potential to maximize their own performance. So we've got three things there, three sort of principles, I suppose. Caring for the coachee, conversation with purpose, and unlocking potential. And I've attempted to distill all these definitions down into what I will call the three Ps. And they are, it is a learning and development tool to unlock a person's potential. It is about helping people to maximize their individual and their organizational performance. And it's about preparing people to progress into leadership roles. So now let's look at some of the benefits of coaching. Galway pointed out that in the inner game, that becoming aware activates our built-in natural learning capability. When we become aware, the individual can take ownership and responsibility of their behavior, which leads to updating skills and competence to make improvements in our performance. As the coachee improves their performance, they can become increasingly open to new personal learning and development. And then all of this results in greater effectiveness and ability to make an impact that matters. From an organizational point of view, we see a range of benefits which I've attempted to distill from some sort of well-known thought leaders. So Daniel Goleman, known for his work on emotional intelligence, of course, suggests that coaching can enhance social and emotional skills, and they're critical for managing change. Coaching helps improve coordination and collaboration across functions and departments. Coaching helps in building a culture of trust and communication and learning. And then there's a professor at Harvard called Teresa Amabile, and she found that supporting creativity through coaching leads to an organizational culture that fosters innovation. Why? Because employees feel more empowered to think outside the box and challenge the status quo. And then finally, of course, coaching delivers higher organizational competence in terms of performance and productivity. So let's finish with understanding the distinction between mentoring and coaching, because that will help us ensure that we choose the right approach for developing our colleagues. I'd like to start with training. Training is a formal education process, and that is aimed at enhancing specific skills and knowledge for job performance. So it is structured and outcome focused. Mentoring, on the other hand, involves a more experienced individual guiding a less experienced individual, generally focusing on long-term and professional development. And it's sort of characterized by giving advice, sharing experiences, and networking. Coaching is more performance oriented. It targets specific areas for improvement and generally is within a set time frame. And coaching requires some skills. So it requires kind of skilled coaches and has the potential to impact an individual's effectiveness within their role. So let's wrap this all up. If I can leave you with 3 key ideas. Number 1 is remember the 3 Ps. Coaches support their colleagues to reach their potential, improve performance, and progress in their careers. Number 2, remember the benefits to the coachee. Coaching helps develop awareness, improve behavior, improve competence, develop personally and professionally, and then become more effective. And then finally, remember that mentoring is essentially directive, whereas coaching is non-directive. So recall our definitions. We said coaching is a dialogue with a purpose that aims to grow an individual's awareness and responsibility. So it's not about knowledge transfer, which characterizes mentoring and training. So I hope that has enlightened you as to what coaching is and is not. I'd like to thank you for your time, and thanks for watching this video.